got my goth lipstick on today. It's not really goth. My mom actually has black lipstick. She's 83. She thought it was a good look. We all had to tell her, Mom, no, Mom. My mom is, I don't get my coloring from my mom. My mom is very fair-skinned and blue-eyed and blonde hair. Yeah. I get it from the other side. So imagine that with black lipstick at 83. Maybe she's 84. Maybe she's going to be 84. She's a pretty lady. But, so I think she's sending me the black lipstick. I'm like, yeah, send it. I'll wear it. Oh my God. Okay. So there was a lot was supposed to come in today, and did it? Was it rescheduled? It was rescheduled. Because right now you just can't expect shit from Shinola, from anybody or anything. One of my lots is coming USPS, which is, I used to favor that. Like, oh my God, they ship USPS, cool, priority. And it's like, no, no. A package that, we're not going to do that again. I need a hat. I'm freezing. I should have put a hat on. I'm cold. The door's open. My hair's wet. What was I going to say? FedEx. Oh, that $120 scrap sterling lot that was going to PA, which, I'm in California. That's the ass end. I think it took like 3.5 weeks. It finally arrived today. Same buyer, when she knew that was happening. And I said, well, whatever. Anyways, she wanted to buy another lot for me, a bigger one for $250. I think this is a total Bob. I'll tell you the Bob story if you guys hadn't watched that video in a minute, if I remember. And I was like, ugh. And I couldn't really say no. But the exact same thing that happened with her first package has happened with her second package. It just tracks one town over from here, this 5 or 6 days later. I mean, she's a good customer, but I almost want to block her. Like, no, you don't know what's happening in your Twilight Zone situation, and it's not your fault. And it's not my fault, but something's happening. You're in the Bermuda Triangle of it all. Bob, quickly. The Bob is, my son says, yeah, Bob, or yeah, that's Bob, or yeah, Bob. Usually just yeah, Bob. Because when I worked in Beverly Hills at a salon, I was like probably 25 and the other girls were like 19 and they felt like children to me. It's so funny. Like when I look back, it's like, wait, I was only like 24 or 5. And these girls were like 19. It just felt like, not in a condescending way, but it just felt like I was 15 years older than them. Anyways, they were fun to work with. And Robert, the owner, we called him Bob, used to tell stories over and over. And he wasn't old or anything. He was like 40 or something. Nice guy. And so that became a thing. Like we'd all go, yeah, Bob. So if you repeat yourself, tell a story, tell the same thing. And like I'll pre-Bob my husband. Like this is not a Bob. Because I know I said it. So it's not a Bob. But here I'm probably just bobbing myself all day long. So what I decided to do, I don't think I listed anything from yesterday or whenever that I said, oh yeah, let me get this ordered and I'll just list it. Yeah, right. That didn't happen. Uh-oh. Some of these we've already seen just recently. But now I'm looking for gold filled. I'm looking for gold. This is so pretty. This little opal. And the reason I'm not doing a blue box, the light box, dark boxes, I like to call it. Oh, there's nothing. Some kind of cufflink. Is because it's just so much more comfortable here. And if I do, oh God, I got a message and I need to fucking answer it. Shit. I'll go short and then I'll come back. I'll do part 1 and 2. Why? What was I saying? Oh, the blue box or the white, whatever, the light box. My husband's not going to peep his head in because he gone. Okay, and to sort like, okay, why is this sterling thing just not in the sterling? This isn't sterling, but there, I just found a piece of sterling. I'm going to put that other one aside. Is because it's twofold. It's much more comfortable for me to sit here. That's A. And the reason why I don't do it, like, my husband's gone today, but when he's around, you know, he'll come in, like, the door's open now because I know he's not coming home for a while. But it's in the kitchen and it's noisy and the neighbors can hear him, blah, blah, blah. But number one, it's not as comfortable for me. And number two, I tend to leave all that stuff in, and that's where I take pictures to list. So that tends to, like, you know, just I get all like I gotta move all this shit out. Where do I put it? And babe, it's just a shit show. Yeah, it's not sterling. It's some kind of brass or something. But that, anyways, I just got a message that I kind of need to answer. And yeah, I'm not on airplane mode, so if I suddenly go bye-bye, that's why. Oh, that's a cute little vintagey brat. I always do this. I try to put it in my hair, and it's never successful. Oh, it's going to fall out because I didn't put it in good because I don't want it in good because it's going to pull my hair out. It's a cute little bracelet that has a marking. I'm telling you, Monet, some of this stuff, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Yeah. And I could have, yeah, let's just not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. So I'm trying to find more gold filled. Oh, he's so cute. I don't remember him. Little earring. Look at him. Do you guys remember him? Aw, boo. And he's not the kind I can pendanize. Yeah, I made up my own word. Pendanize. Aw, he cute. Snowmaker. He's not gold, but I just thought maybe there'd be like, he is so cool. Damn. Put him aside. Another piece of sterling. So, I'm always surprised and never sure why that there's sterling anywhere. Because at the very least, this might be sterling too. At the very least, yeah, it is sterling. God dang it. And I just say God dang it. I'm not bummed that it's sterling. Let's see. My yellow fingers are still yellow. At least I think you were asking, and I answered. But Logan is a YouTuber, and he does jewelry. He flips it and dips it, and Thrift Hunter is his name. Oh, on YouTube, he does live now, but you go back and watch his old videos because he'd go to estate sales. He just has good taste. He buys cool shit. And he knows watch. He knows everything. I don't know what the fuggy fug this says, but I will test it. Because it's not exciting. But it's exciting that... Not exciting, but it shouldn't be in there. And he's been very, very helpful to me. And yes, could I Google some of the information? He's better than Google. He just breaks it down. He's just one of those big brain guys. You know the type? Like, look at the big brain on Eric. What's that from? Oh, Be Gold? Oh, no, this isn't Goldfield. I remember this one because it's just... I'm just obsessed with Goldfield now. Now that I've thrown it all in the garbage unwittingly. Maybe this is... No, this looks like Korea. A lot of the rope chains are gold-filled. The vintage rope chains. But not this. Because this is... And not that... herringbone one. I think that's herringbone. Because these are just like Monet costume. Well, I don't know that it's Monet, but a lot of these rope chains, I find a lot of those vintage rope chains are gold filled. And unless they're marked, and this one isn't, I can just feel it's prickly. And so I haven't learned that, and I don't want to just pour Logan, who's answered like 50,000 of my questions. I can't just keep going in like, oh, and by the way, how do I do this? So I've done that, but I haven't asked him. I have more questions, and here they are. With gold, well, he kind of told me electric gold plate is shit, so forget that. How do I tell if something isn't marked, if it's gold filled? Will it always be marked? Because gold isn't always marked. I love this. I mean, it's not sterling. I just thought maybe it was like Leah Sophia or somebody. Cool. And I'm not going to put it aside to list it because it's long and I'll take shitty pictures and I don't want to. This, oh, and also to throw some things out because I can see there's a whole lot here that needs to just go to bye-bye land. Yeah. Like, why? That's cute. The little, this guy's cute, even though he's modern. Modern. So making sure the clasp is there. I mean, somebody might want a little squirrel. This looks like sterling. God dang it, Gina. But in the olden days, like how I was just about to toss this whole thing and just say, fuck it, I can't be bothered. I did that all the time. So, that's a thing that happened. This is definitely sterling. Come here. You're not, but you are. What do you marked? Israel? Israel. Really? Israel, Gina? Yeah, it's a sterling Israel. Pretty. I love Israel jewelry. I have found that so many, I'm just making sure that's what it says. So many cool, whatever, rings, pendants, whatever, are Israel. So a little butterfly. So he's going in the sterling lot. Sterling area. Sterling. Oh, and then, yeah, trash. So the rest of this is just, I love a coin thing, but this feels so cheap. I mean, it's really pretty, right? But the coins feel like they came out of a gumball machine. So all this now is for real, for real. I don't hate that, but I don't know. Let me just get that one out of there. I think this one's too tarnished. It's not silver. It's just too tarnished to... but look at that pretty. I don't know if it's too tarnished. Is it meant to be? Maybe it's... Is it blackened? No, it's hard to tell. Because it's weirdly... like... I don't know. I don't know. But it's pretty. It's got that little dangly and then the little heart tiki. There's some stick to that. I'll definitely stick to that and stick to that. But I think it's still, I think the tarnish is kind of cool. It's just like, I don't know what the word is. Distressed? No, it's not really it. But I'll keep that aside. And yeah, something like this would be gold-filled or could be, but not this because it's clearly costume. Again, well, both of these actually. It's like multi-chain. And because it is so dang worn out, oh, I like this. Oh, hurt. Hold on. So, yeah, I'm not going much longer. Did I say that already? 15 minutes? Maybe I'll do 30, maybe I won't. Yeah, I like this stupid thing. It's just a vintage, no named, but hearts are cool. Always cool, and I love a rope chain. Well, that's not really a rope chain. Never mind. That's not exactly a rope chain. Hearts of fire, create low desire. L. I looked this up. They sell, but not for much. It says something on the back. It's just whatever that is. Iron cross situation. More sterling? That looks like sterling. Maybe it's not. I think it is. Except I always question sterling on this kind of a chain. Because it's not usually the case. But so I'll test it. I'll put it aside. But this one hundo looks like sterling. It's kind of a cool thing. Either way, it's a cool thing. Milaki. No marking. Means nothing. Because markings don't mean anything. What was about to fall? So, wait, let me see. Wait, how's this supposed to go? That's weird. Like a lasso, I guess. Ish. Yeah, that's just some kind of weird arty-farty thing. See? See, arty-farty? It's cool. But I will test it. Yeah. Dirty jewelry, dirty, dirty jewelry. And this I probably kept because it's cute, but it's too cheap. It feels like a gumball machine. Oh, I don't want to sell gumball machine jewelry. I ain't doing it. Heart's desire, create something fire. Well, I'm going to get the tassel of it all out of here. What is this even? What is happening? Why would I have kept this? Just making sure you can see. Most of this, like, that I like. But not this. Please. What the tassel? Another brooch, not cute. Just whatever. But, you know, I have a brooch lot. I think this was a cruisy. I think I might have altered this J. Crew. I might be wrong, but I think I did. I think it had a bunch of like twine in between it, and I didn't dig it. But that, you know, I could sell it. Oh, sterling. What is happening? 2 sterlings. Not that maybe, but this for sure is. It's like a faux opal, I think. I think that's what that's meant to be. And it's even marked. Come on, Gina. Shit. Shit balls. This little guy, though. What the hell? I love him. There's not going to be another one, because if there was another one, I feel like I would have remembered or known that to be a fact. A fact of, oh, this one I thought was sterling, but now I don't think so anymore. I don't think so anymore. No, it's 2. The wear is, but it's really pretty. I love that I'm a setting girl, like you, Kimmy. Right? It's really pretty, but I'm sure it's not sterling because of the, I'll test it. This absolutely looks like sterling, doesn't it? But in here, the way that, where's not tester, where's my cloth? Oh, darn. The cloth's not handy dandy. Handy dandy. And this mess of, don't fall down, Travis. Travis. Yeah, my husband, I'll have the door like just cracked, like closed to a crack. And even when my cat pops in, it's like I startle really easy. My roommates back in the day in LA, we lived in an old like early 1900s house on Crenshaw. And my male roommate, and it's probably a Bob too, but some of you haven't seen my old videos, so it's not technically a Bob. Oh, my yellow fingers, ew. I don't know what I'm looking for on this. Oh, to see if any of them are sterling. Sometimes they are. This one is not. Oh, I startle easy. So my male compound, I lived with a married couple, Warren and Mishi. Loved them both. They're a fun-ass couple. I love that. I love this, and I cannot lie. I mean, come on now. What's not to love? I don't remember seeing that. That's like the first time I've seen that in my life. I was looking for the polishing cloth because if it's, oh, there's sterling. What is happening? That I know is sterling. Like I can see that, I can spot that. I'm pretty good with silver. I suck with gold. I've thrown out real gold. I've thrown out rolled gold. I have not known the difference. Another brooch and a cool brooch. Unnamed. What's that? I swear to God, you guys, I'm seeing this stuff for the first time. That's, I guess, part of being senile. It's like kind of good because you just get like new things every day. God, I forgot the tangent I was just on before this. I believe this to be sterling too, and I believe somebody cut it off their finger. Not this yet. This, they cut it off their finger. Got it cut. It's, you know, that's scrap. Oh, that thingy. The thing ding dingy. The thingity ding dingy. Where's the cloth? It's a pretty big cloth. Hello. Um, yeah, this is one of those fakers that looks like sterling. I don't think it is, but I'll test it. As for the ring, oof. Yeah, I think it's just one of those well-made, not silver rings. Oh, and I took my nails off. Just for a while. Just because that's what I used to do when I paid to get the acrylics and stuff. I'd wear them for a month and I'd like, nope, not wearing them anymore for a month. Just a thing I did. It's just me phase shifting. Phase shifting. They didn't bother me though. I was so surprised that it had been so long since I'd had fake nails and I put long ones on. It didn't bother me at all. It wasn't like, oh shit, I wish I could do this. Oh, I can't do that. It's like, meh, meh. It's like riding a bike. Second nature. Just silver tone. Can you hear that? It's the back outside there. The first time I heard it, I sort of got, I thought we had a crawl space and someone was creeping in. It's like a creaking sound. Scared the holy crap out of me. Well, at least I got silver out of here. And yeah, this would never be, these are the kind of, oh, that was an earring. What is happening? Well, something must have hung on her. So what did I say I wanted to ask Logan that, oh, and how do you test? Like, I'm assuming if something says it's gold filled, it probably is, because it's usually older. It's got all the markings. But if you're unsure, is there a test? Can you use the gold test? This had a pendant on it. That's kind of a nice chain. I might throw it in the chain pile to, put a pendant. Okay, so more brooches. So I haven't gone through this anytime recently because you guys, that's a really nice one. I've went through my brooches. Travis, turn him off. I'm trying to see if this rhinestone, is it pooched? No. I mean, it's nothing special, so it doesn't really. Cammy. Just messaged me. No, this is just like something on the rhinestone. Anyways, it's not that spectacular. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like open back or old or signed. But it's a brooch. And did I put, yeah, I haven't listed the brooch a lot because I haven't even figured out how to narrow it down. Have I been on a half hour yet? Almost. Not that I have to stay a half hour. Gay for the stay. Nope. Why? No, Gina. No. Thank you. Yeah, let's do this. So it's almost like I went through this lot. Yeah. I just want to make sure everything is like, because yeah, there wouldn't be brooches and or sterling if I had thoroughly. I don't like it enough. If I had, if it was curated completely. This Mama Jumbo. Look at that. He's a big old owl. He cute. Okay. So this is sorted adjacent. All these brooches. Oh, that's not a brooch. That's a hair clip. Okay. Oh yeah, I do remember this guy. And he was once a nice thing. It's loose right there. It's just like Tibetan. I think this is Indian or Tibetan. I don't know. Are they the same? Turquoise. I've got a lot of pieces like this. Some are moderner, and some are not. Okay, this is not sterling, but should I? Oh my God, maybe it's too long. Oh, now see, where's this stupid bracelet in there? I don't mind. Yeah, it's vintage. I'll keep it. I mean, I'll do something with it. Oh, no, I'm right. Hooks. That's a nice one, right? It's just light, but not too light, and it's like weird little ringies. It's got the hook. It's just some kind of metal alloy. Okay, I see you. I see you. This funky thing. Do you think somebody would buy this? I mean, it's got some wear. And this is 10 karat gold. I already said that. I'm just going to keep it on my finger. Look at this. It's cool, right? It's probably a 5. It's a little big. It's probably a 5.5 because it's sliding right off my finger. No, it's a 5, and the reason it's sliding off is because it's big and heavy. You know, well, and technically, this finger is 4 3/4, but some 5s fit. See how just like, you know, it'll stay on, but it's just like gonna ride down. Isn't that pretty though? That's why I couldn't get rid of it, because it's so pretty. It's not like the ring last night. Kimberly. The Dode ring. Yeah, there was... Okay, god dang it, Gina. It doesn't matter that they're broken. They're sterling. That's okay. I'm not like, oh shit, I got sterling. It's not like that. It's just like, get your shit together. Could that possibly be a thing that happens with me? Now, would you put this like on a little... I mean, it's just such a cheapie. But would you... Well, not on a little, but would you put it in a little, like, you know, whatever lot that's like people that like the American flag? People, like, I'm not like one of them. These are made by somebody, and because they're red and because they're hearts, I will list them. These are so mid-century. No maker. No. Nope. Nope. I think there's 2 though. Well, I guess even old jewelry is like new jewelry to me. This looks like sterling clasp. What do I have in my hand? Oh, these pens? No. I know. Sorry. Got a million of them. Not selling them. So I talked to my dad today, and he's like, we were talking about, I was going to give my stepmom jewelry, and he's like, oh my God, she has so much shit. I'm like, yeah, Dad, that's a thing. And he's like, I know. And he's like, she lost her wedding ring, and I'm like, she did? I lost my wedding ring. Only her wedding ring was $5,000. Mine was $200. Okay, and I've also now lost my magnet. So there's that. I don't know. So I'm going to test it. What's my point? Oh, so he tells me like, oh, well, how do you test gold and stuff? I'm like, with the acid test. And he's like, oh, what's like, how could I get that? So anyways, my younger sister, I sent her the link. She's going to buy it for me. I said, be careful. It is acid. Don't be squirting it around, getting on your shit. This is, oh, yeah, I think I knew somebody that wanted this. But she wasn't nice to me. It's cool. It's just silver tone. Anyways, so he kind of just slowly reveals, like, yeah, my dad was a gold-wearing fool in the 1970s. He was that guy. Good-looking guy. Had kind of Elvis vibe about him. Real handsome, hot piece of ass. You say that about your dad? He got the ladies. Owned a waterbed store. I mean, he was... So, he used to wear, like, rope gold chains. Like, and probably a bracelet. So he said he thinks he has 1 or 2 of those left. And he's like, well, I want to... I'm like, Dad, you can, get the acid tested, but I'm pretty sure those were gold. Like solid gold. And then as he's... I love this little bracelet. I'm going to put it in my... back in my jewelry box, or in my jewelry box. I don't know if it ever made it there. I just think it's pretty. He's like, yeah, like 7 or 8 years ago, I bought like $40,000 worth of gold coins. I'm like, well, you don't have to test those, but we're gonna put this. I'm gonna see if I can flop it up in my jewelry. That sounded worse than it is. I hope. Hit the glass mirror on the jewelry box lid. So he's getting his little jewelry kit to test. I think it's adorable to test all the little gold jewelry he has laying around the house. But it was just funny because as we're, he was just like, yeah, there's some gold. And he's like, yeah, where do you, if you were going to sell, like, I said, it depends on what you're going to sell. Like, you can send it off to the refineries or whatever they are. And some were blah, blah, blah. I don't know that much about it. I haven't done that. I don't know where you sell the gold coins. He's not trying to sell the gold coins right now. It's his little like insurance policy, and I don't blame him. 40 grand, which is probably at least 60 grand right now, right? This is that it's, well, it's obviously just chip inlay, but it's cool. And it's not silver. Just, they have a word for this kind of metal, I think. Not silver. So that's cool. I knew I had that. Oh, I'm going to start sneezing. Thank you, Kristen. That's cute. So, I sent it to my sister. She's going to order it for him. And he'll just be a gold testing fool. So, I just told him, whatever you do, if you have any, like, do not take it to a jeweler or a pawn store. Please don't. Please don't. Could you please not? Don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I really got to answer this person, then I got to answer you, Kimberly. Kim. It's pretty. That's why I kept it. Or, that's why it's in here at all. Okay, there's a bunch more shit in here, but anything good? So there's probably sterling in other places, and that's my takeaway from this. I mean, maybe not a lot. Maybe I've gone through, whatever. But the fact that there was that much in here, it's not good. Because I'm fixing to do another sterling lot. I just can't be bothered with sterling, with selling it as individual pieces, because people aren't willing to pay shit-ass shit for them. Not even cool pieces. This is just a vintagey... Oh, what'd you call that pattern? Silver tone. It's got a nice... It doesn't have the safety chain, but not supposed to. Yeah, people... Not people, just whatever. That jewelry doesn't sell. I don't give a shit how nice it is. Like, you're lucky... I'm lucky. I don't know about y'all. I'm lucky to get $15 for a sterling silver, nice stoned ring. Like, say this was sterling silver. I'm not sure it is, but let's just say it was. I'd be lucky to get 15 for it. I'm just over it. This is definitely not sterling. Yeah, and I'm over it. So I'd rather just go, fine. If somebody else want to deal with this shit, you can buy the lot. 100, 200, 300, whatever the lot is. Yeah, if you broke it down, could I get more than that? Sure. Do I want to? It's just insulting to me. I find it personally a little bit insulting. Like, I kind of take it personal. And then the same goes, this is fine. I'm just not trying to list any like $9 items right now. I'm trying to list at least $19.99. So when they send the offer and it's like, oh, this is going to make her probably Trifari and it's going in the trash. Yep, nope. Brazil. Yep, nope, Brazil. Well, I don't have a magnet. Doesn't have any marking. And I don't know gold. I mean, this has a gold adjacent look. If Logan was watching, he'd be like, yeah, bitch, that ain't gold. He's got the stink eye for the gold. And I know it comes with experience, but because I've been looking at silver and collecting silver and wearing silver and blah, blah, blah my whole life. So I can spot it pretty quick. But I don't know if I'll be alive long enough. Where? And seriously, Kimmy, I lost the magnet you gave me. That big fatty. And now I've temporarily misplaced the other one. I will test this one and I'll let you know in the description if I remember to test it and then let you know. I don't know. This got me a little bit interested. Although it's maybe 2 grams. I mean, better than nothing, but it's not like a heavy. And there's not more than one. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, I don't know gold. I mean, sometimes I'll know like, oh yeah, this is for sure not gold. I mean, not this piece because this is silver tone, but I think it's worn silver tone. It's like beat Monet. Bye, Monet. Don't bother to come back my way. But I don't. This was broken. Boo. What did I just say? Oh, gold. Yeah. Haven't had enough of it in my life. Just had a little gold jewelry here and there, gold rings, whatever. But I was a silver girl. And so I've seen literally thousands and owned thousands of pieces of silver. But I bet, like my friend Caroline, she's owned a lot of gold and she knows stones. She can spot a real diamond from a fake one, like a good fake one. I can't. Okay, now we're just getting down to shitty. Oh my God, 35 minutes. I'm going. A little bit dirty. Not bad. I'll wipe my hands. I'll find the magnet. I will test. Because this has got my curiosity. Because it's gold through and through is what makes me think maybe. And there's no like wear and shit. And then I'll be on the hunt for the other one if it is. Yeah, it would probably be in there if it was. Okay, thanks for tuning in on my pink bag on eBay. I don't like saying that, but then people ask me and get irritated if I don't say that. So I say it. And maybe tomorrow. I don't know why I put this on. It's just kind of an ugly stretch. No, it's not ugly. It's just what it is. This one's ugly. I mean, I know it's not silver. I just wondered if it said just like China or anything. So now, see, can you see the difference between the two? I think I'm 90% sure this is not silver. I think I tested it one time. But surely you can see the difference. Like, this is trying to be all like, ooh, fancy. Fancy lady. Meanwhile, it just looks like, it feels good. It looks a little gumball, but it feels nice on the finger. I'm not going to lie about that. This wouldn't be better over here because these fingers are smaller. And that feels better. Okay, gonna go. Gotta go. Ooh, I loved you guys. I could just sit here all day. My husband accuses me of being, oh no, that was not good. Don't do that, Gina. Let that go. Put that right back. Of just loving myself on the camera. But that's not a lie. That's not a lie. It's been that way my whole life. And if you polled all my exes, they would have that in common. She has problems with food and she likes to take pictures and videotape herself. That goes back for a long, long time. I can't help it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Some people, whatever. Everybody's different. All right. Now I'm just dragging on. I should have ended a long time ago. I'll see you tomorrow.